Hello there, everyone. This is No Name Moment 7 Spore, and welcome to Google Earth, which is a program I've now gone into to realize how stupid that I was that I forgot the name of the North Sea. Anyway, now it's time for Rule the Waves 2. And we are back as Great Britain, where we learn what happens when we do not build any ships with secondary guns or tertiary guns. We stick to one gun caliber on each ship only. We uh we obey the we obey the principle. Well, we obey the principle of the dreadnought exactly to the fullest extent that it was ever intended. To the fullest extent that it was intended. Not even to the, you know, not even complete extent it got to in real life. Full extent. Full extent of the dreadnought. We only have one caliber gun, other than like anti-aircraft guns, on every single ship. Um. Anyway, we've been at war with Russia, and last time we sank a Russian armored cruiser. I have actually named the battle. Now, that would be the Battle of Little Fisher Bank, although it could wind up being the first Battle of Little Fisher Bank if other stuff happens. And then the previous one I just named after the cruiser, which was sunk. I do have that spreadsheet going on. This is not long after those previous two episodes in my time, but in your time, this is like 2 days later, so. Haha, sucks to be you. I get to experience this a lot more quickly, and then take a break, probably. And then, film another batch of these. Another batch of 2 to 4. Anyway, yes, one thing which we have done, one excellent thing which we have done, is we have invaded Port Arthur and Dalney. We've invaded the Laotung Peninsula in... Oh god, what sea is this? Oh god, I'm gonna feel like an idiot again, aren't I? Anyway, we've done that. That's excellent. Our ships made it there. We invaded. That's freed up some funding, which is great. And I want to bring up that that's freed up some funding for a very important reason. The cruiser Iphigenia is 2 months away from completion, and the cruiser Argonaut is 3 months away from completion. These ships are going to be clearing the yards fairly soon, and they're going to free up some of our budget. With that budget freed up, well, let's just say we got a technology for medium wing turrets down here, which allows me to build the sorts of armored cruisers that I actually want to build right now. We can basically get dreadnought armored cruisers, and they'll probably be commissioning in 1904 or 1905. So, the idea right now is to build one. Is to, well, design one, at the very least. Get one design, because it'll take 4 months for the design to go from, what it is on the drawing board to actually being able to build it. And within 4 months, we're gonna have a light cruiser and protected cruiser and an armored cruiser off the stocks and into the fleet, which will help a lot. We also have some destroyers completing really soon. Once those destroyers probably get down to maybe like 2 months, I'll probably see what to do. There is some thoughts about rebuilding or building a new class. Um, like I could do a normal at 26, or I could stick to a speed at 27. I might stick to a speed at 27 and just I'll probably lay down a second class of destroyer where it's like, okay, so we got this extra level of machinery here. Let's implement that. Get a little bit more weight savings on that destroyer. So I will probably be doing that. I think with the armored cruiser design, I'm going to start with resolution here. Uh, Structure 3. There we go. So we want 10-inch guns. Suggest a new name. All right. Just check. We have good 8-inch guns right now, but I will go with the 10-inch guns because I think we need the heavier armament. And we'll go with 130 rounds of ammunition. Speed will be intended at 23 knots. We need to be at least 16,000 tons to do this. Turret armor probably should be like 12 inches or even more, because, British. we're British, that can cause issues. I'll take the torpedo tubes where they are. Can I get more belt? Yes, I can, because these are only 10-inch guns. We'll make a decision on that shortly. So, what we need at minimum is this. We can only build ships at 19,000 tons right now. Means I need to reduce some armor. Or, alternatively, we only go with a 22-knot ship. We can do this. This is doable. And I think this is what we will build, unless we want to go down a little bit. It's cross... Yeah. I just want to see if... Yeah, not research. I want to make sure that it wasn't something where it's like, oh, hey, we can just put cross-deck fire on ships before it's research. No. No, the game is actually functional. But yeah, this will give us a pretty good cruiser. And over on my other monitor, I have pulled up some images of some ships I can look at for reference. So, in this case, I probably want to look at the Duke of Edinburgh and Duke of Edinburgh class. Because technically the Black Prince is another one, as well as the German Blucher class. Um, or Duke of Edinburgh. Is it Berg or Borough? Well, I misspelled it, but I don't care. I need to check images. Oh yeah, I was in the game Scotland. How many guns did it? Okay, it had 6 9.2-inch guns. So it is actually a reasonable ship class to look at for a comparison, as it is starting to go more towards this design. You had the warrior class after it. Two, which is another good one to look at. Yeah, it looks like I want 4 smokestacks and a bit of an elevated bow section. Okay, I see how I want to build this. I see what I want to do. So, let's start out with structure 1. So what we're going to do is get pictures of ships up. We're going to start here, probably. That doesn't look right. Yeah. We'll stay there. Kind of go back this way until about there. And then that will be where our first funnel is, and we will have 4 funnels. So, you know, I wanted to look fairly good. Structure 2 would then be okay. How do I want to do this? So they kind of have. It's difficult to describe. It's difficult to describe how. I want to do something like this, but I want to do something a little bit more complicated using this section. Probably not like that. It would go back like so. Probably wouldn't go around the funnel. But then the bridge would be on top of here. Trying to figure out if I want to try to do some of the bridge structure with this, and I probably do. Actually, you know what? Let's do... Okay, because it'd be a conning tower, but the problem is I don't think I want to build the conning tower with this section. You know what? Let's put the conning tower down first. How about that? Put a little conning tower down here. I'm gonna base this off of the superstructure of like the Duke of Edinburgh class. All right, so that would be the conning tower, and then we'd have a bridge up top, which would probably like this, and then have a couple wings on it. Then there'd be a mast, so the mast would probably look something like that. Now I can go to structure 2, place that down. So go here. Down slightly. Struck the bridge wing. Okay, so then that would be that top structure. Do a little bit like that. And there we go. That's a good superstructure on top. So we have structure 2, structure 3 done. So it's 4, 5, and 6 for the rest of the ship. Um, so I'll probably put 2 of those aft here. No, okay, let's do structure 5 first, and then do structure 4. So structure 5, we want a mast, and we want a we kind of want like a mast top thing, and then we want a other thing. So, you know, that's a little far. I'll put it here. That. Although, is that... That partially go back, and then we will construct a little bit here. That didn't work. Hey, good job, Rudolph. I didn't click at a good location. Part way up. That. Okay. Good enough. And then 4 would be just kind of around this, so we'd probably go rounded section there. Back like that. Alright, and then that gives us one more section. That is structure 6. What I do with structure 6? Just like this. I think that looks pretty good. I mean, it's still somewhat in the standard style, but enhanced, much enhanced. Um, yeah. Uh, Other design feature wise, it's looking pretty good. I might try to reduce the size down slightly. Part of me wants to get additional ammo. How much is that adding? Not too much. I can go like 18,800 on the King Alfred. All right, so yeah, she'll be or her design will be completed at the same time Argonaut is commissioned, hopefully. At the same time, our docks will increase in size. So we're probably only gonna get one King Alfred. Then, although I don't know, I might build two of the class. I mean, we'll be able to get larger armored cruisers after that. Anyway, I think it is time to see if we can get into a. I would say it would be time to see if we can get into a battle, but I think that's a fair length for a recording. That is, that's okay. I think designing King Alfred can be an episode, and yeah, then I can do. For me, the next battle is going to happen pretty quickly. So yeah, we have a new armored cruiser design here, King Alfred. Uh, Pull open her design study again. New CA. That's what we did today. Got this. Got this done. We'll hopefully build her in a few episodes, and hopefully start building her in like 3 episodes or less if this war doesn't go on. And yeah, next time we will see what battle we get into and probably what individual Russian cruiser we're gonna sink, given how things have been going. So thank you for watching. Links to my Discord, Twitter, and Twitch are down in the description below. You can join my Discord for notifications on the video if the bot was working. You can join my Twitter. Join my Twitter? No, you can view my Twitter to watch me argue about spaceflight, and you can go check out my Twitch if you want to see me occasionally live stream, although I'm not doing that as frequently, but I will probably again. Probably. Probably. Very probably, yes. So with that, I will see you next time, where we hopefully fight the Russians in another battle. Bye! Man, I'm used to that being like a, oh, let's just, use what remainder of my voice is left to, do this quick thing at the end of a live stream. But now I'm having to do it, like, 3 times a day, and it'll be soon be 4 times.